Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing the Bell & Ross BR0394 Horolum, a 2018 limited edition of 500 pieces, 42 millimeters in media blasted stainless steel. It's a handsome 500 piece limited edition with a glorious sandwich style dial, phenomenal depth there, blasted inside and out. The watch is easy to wear on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. In 2007, Bell & Ross realized that its original BR01 instrument was just too large at 46 millimeters, so they debuted the square profiled instrument style BR03 case, 42 millimeters. This model from 2018 has that 42 millimeter case, and you can see it's surprisingly slim in profile, only 12.5 millimeters thick. You can wear this even with a dress cuff. It is not a huge watch at only 51.5 millimeters lug-to-lug across the wrist. You'll appreciate the fact that the strap has full range of motion, so you can pull it straight down around a small wrist. I can recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference. The strap is broad, and one feature I love of Bell & Ross design, they are a Parisian design house first, manufacturing in Switzerland, designing in Paris, but they always match the strap to the width of the lugs. It's a handsome and planted modern look. You can also see that the strap is fixed with hex screws, not spring bars, for absolute security. You use the Bell & Ross strap tool or a properly sized hex key to remove the strap. So very secure when on the wrist. You can see it is an oily nubuck style leather on the top and a wonderful olive drab green with a light contrasting stitch. Sheer construction showing you the layers of assembly. On the bottom, a more conventional calfskin grain, broad holes for a broad pin buckle. This is one of the most distinctive pin buckles in the business. Cover up the initials, you know this is Bell & Ross, and that's a trademark of a great design house. Beveled, faceted, and nicely blasted to match the watch. It's part of the design coherence that's in evidence throughout this timepiece. The entire case, bezel, case flank, lugs, case back, all media blasted, so the sandblasted or frosted matte look ensures low glare. Note the attention to detail here as we have a little bit of a step out of the bezel over the case at the four corners. We also have a beveling of the hood of the case itself, and you'll appreciate the fact that there's also a beveling of the bezel. Now the watch, featuring a dial, likewise media blasted. It's that same sandblasted matte aesthetic, but you'll also appreciate the depth. There's a flange with a tachymeter scale for gauging the speed of an object on a standing kilometer or a standing mile, and you follow that flange down to the dial base and you can see it's media blasted, but it's also a stencil. So it's a stencil over a fully loomed disc of superluminova, a little bit like a panorized sandwich dial. So the dial has both brilliant luminescence at night as well as depth as the light shines up through the hollows of the dial. Now note at center that the centers of the hands are also media blasted and frosted. Design coherence and continuity, the parallelism runs right through this one. A twin register classical chronograph. You can see sunken subdials with faceted apertures. There's actually a step down from the dial to the bases of these sub-registers, so beautifully designed. Everything about this watch, the details have been sweated. You can see there's a beveling of the blasted rectangular style chronograph pushers. There's a multiple row knurling for the crown, which is a pleasure to use, and you can see the Bell & Ross ampersand outboard on the case back. Note this watch is water resistant to 100 meters, a limited edition of 500 pieces, and underneath the case back an ETA caliber 28242. It is an automatic chronograph, bidirectional winding, 42-hour power reserve. It features a vertical clutch chronograph system. It features both stop seconds and a quick set date, which is hiding under the minutes hand right now. So this is a full feature chronograph. High beat, stop seconds, quick set date, and of course 100 meters water resistant and brightly loomed. It is also a full service sports chronograph. This is an all-arounder. It's even thin enough to wear underneath the cuff. See the Horolum chronograph, the BR0394, and make it yours on the Watchbox. My goodness, that's a lot of loom. Everything loomed, including sub-registers. The BR0394 Horolum.